Hi. It's opening night at the Minneapolis St. Paul International Film Festival. We're getting some food. There's so many people. Today is day 2 of the Minneapolis St. Paul International Film Festival. I just got done with work, so I'm walking over to the theater. I didn't get to see any movies yesterday because I was teaching my class, and I think there was only actually one movie playing anyway, but I'm about to go see 3 movies tonight. I'm really excited. I'm meeting up with my friend for the first one, and then I think I'm gonna see the last 2 with Blaine. I've got my Earl Grey iced tea, and I'm really excited for the festival and to see what the energy is. He's so cute. We're in one. I don't know what's happening.
Mostly at the main and Edina Theater, but we also have a few playing at some secondary locations, including the Capri Theater, Film North, the Landmark Center in St. Paul.
This was right after we saw the movie The Christophers, which was the second movie I saw of the day. Hello, it's day 2 of the Minneapolis St. Paul International Film Festival, and we just saw 3 movies. So the first one I saw was Ordinary People, and I thought it was really good. I gave it 5 stars. I thought it was very beautiful. Do you know when that one's from? That one's an older movie.
It's 1980.
1980, perhaps? I thought it was good writing, I guess. I thought the dialogue was interesting, and I didn't know where it was gonna go. It felt unpredictable in a way that I was enjoying. After that movie, we saw... After that movie, we saw The Christophers. That one was all right. I just kept thinking this isn't the way that anyone actually talks to each other.
Yeah, I didn't feel much tension or excitement or humor. It wasn't doing much for me.
I also wish the art in it looked cooler, but it was kind of whatever. The humor wasn't working for me. The last movie that we just got out of, was called Exit 8. About this guy who's kind of in the subway, but keeps getting trapped, trying to get out, and it's based off of a video game. It's really repetitive, extremely repetitive, and I think it was a little bit boring. The person behind me kept kicking my seat over and over, so I don't think that really helped. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I just woke up a little bit ago, and it's so early right now. So it's 5 in the morning that I woke up. And this is day 3 of the film festival, but I have to go to work right now. I work at 6 o'clock, and I think I only got about 4 hours of sleep last night. So I know I haven't slept well when the bed looks close to this, because it just looks way too neat. You know what I mean? When I've gotten a good night of sleep, the bed is never that neat. It's always a lot more messed up. Yeah, but when I can literally just go and kind of fold the blanket back over and it's more or less made. It's not a good sign. I'm still so tired right now, but I just made myself a little cappuccino, and I think this is gonna help. Hello, it is Friday, day 3. I'm really excited to watch more movies today. I just got off work, and last night I only got probably 4 hours of sleep, which is not ideal, obviously. But I'm gonna go home and take a nap right now with Blaine, and then we're gonna head back to the theater and go at it again for 3 more films tonight. So really excited about that. I made each of us iced Americanos. I'm gonna put ice in it later when we drink them. Each of them have 4 shots of espresso in them, so hopefully that kind of helps us out with our movie watching tonight. Okay, I'm finding this so funny right now. What? This giant stuffed animal? Okay. Yeah. Hello, we are headed to the film festival right now. I just took a nap. We both took a nap this morning because we both worked this morning. Ew, Blaine. Ew. Okay. Anyway, we're headed in. I was a little grumpy after my nap because I think I only slept for 4 hours last night because I had to work so early and all that. We each have a big iced Americano, nice and dark. Dark as midnight on the moonless night. I'm wondering if it's normal what we're doing, going and seeing 3 movies a day. I'm wondering if that's typical for film festival goers. Is that, and I'm wondering if you know if that's normal, or do a lot of people just go and see, oh, there's a film festival happening, I'm gonna catch a film.
I think there's all different types of festival goers.
That's a really good point. But I'm itching to meet some more festival goers that are of the same style that we are, that are just seeing 3 movies a day and just kind of feeling a little bit insane. So kind of a rundown of what we've been going through this past couple of days so far is that we each worked yesterday before the film festival and then went to the festival and saw 3 movies and were there until probably 11:30-ish. And then we got home and it was maybe 12 and maybe we fell asleep at 12:30. This morning, Blaine worked from 3 to 7:30, and that's a.m. to be clear. I worked from 6 a.m. to 12:15 p.m. and then I came home and took a small nap. Now it's about 3:21 and we're headed to the festival. So that's kind of the schedule we're running. Okay, so lately Blaine's been really obsessed with the 7 deadly sins. Can you please explain a little bit?
It's less the 7 deadly sins and more one of the 7 deadly sins, which is pride.
Why?
I mean, I think it's interesting because I feel in our society, pride is kind of valued. And you're supposed to be proud of yourself and of your family and of the things that you do, you know, and it's good to take pride in your work or whatever. But in a way, I do think it is kind of a negative attribute. Like we were just talking about, I gave Evie an idea for her question of the day at her barista job, and she didn't give me credit to anyone who said, oh, this is such an interesting question. And at first my response was like, oh, seriously? Like, you know, I wanted people to know that it was me who came up with the interesting question and not let my wife take credit for it. But then I said, that's actually pride. That's a perfect example of pride. Because that's getting in the way of my joy of just, you know, if you come up with something like that, the joy of it should just be experiencing it and seeing what the results are. And it's not about credit and about your ego and people thinking you're good at making questions.
Well, the thing is, I think you're good at making questions.
Yes.
And I don't know how much it would have added to it telling other people, oh, my husband made up this question.
Yeah.
You know, because they don't know you.
Yeah. And another bit of pride I'm feeling is that Evie always says taking this way to get to Northeast is faster. And so I did it today. And it's just not faster. It's actually slow as
I was
fuck.
Wrong.
Yeah. And
I'll
so
say
I'm feeling a little bit of pride in that sense.
I was wrong.
But that's wrong of me to take joy in my wife's wrongness.
Truly a beautiful day today. a lot sunnier and warmer than it was yesterday. And the first movie I'm seeing is called Mary Oliver, Saved by the Beauty of the World. And I don't know a lot about it, but obviously it's about Mary Oliver, who's a writer, a poet, I believe. And that's one of my friends. They said it's their favorite writer. So I'm really excited to learn more about her. And Blaine won't be coming to this one. I think Blaine is going to be busy projecting a movie, but I might be seeing it with our friend B. I've got my big iced Americano, and I'm feeling a little better. I'm waking up after my nap. Just in case you need a tampon in the tree. Here we are once again. That's a cool shirt.
Oh, thank you. My friend made it.
Really?
Yeah, she buys old clothes, jackets, and jeans and stuff, and she puts things on them.
Yeah.
She puts pictures and flowers and words and poems. Yeah,
it's really cool.
I really like this one. This is
Yeah.
a great poem too.
Okay, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, thanks.
Very cool.
They're very fun.
Yeah.
I tried to do it, but man, her
It's so neat.
it's so neat,
It's
and
so
mine
tidy.
is mine is so bad.
Yeah.
Hers is so pretty.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Thank you.
What are you seeing?
I'm seeing Mary Oliver.
Me too. I just finished watching the Mary Oliver documentary and felt a strong urge to come outside. So I'm sitting outside on the ground right now, and it's really bright and sunny. I thought the documentary was really pleasant to watch, and I didn't know a lot about Mary Oliver before. I have one of her books at home, which now I feel a bit inspired to open up and read a couple poems. And the whole time I kind of wanted to cry. I'm not exactly sure why, but I didn't quite let myself for some reason. I had a couple tears kind of welling up, but never fully released that feeling. But I give it four stars on the little voting ballot that they gave us, 5 being the highest. So I thought it was pretty good. I'm excited to watch more movies today.
A good thing.
It's tough at a film festival too, but how would people be able to see it?
Unfortunately, no distribution in the United States for now. So I would say in 2 years from now, if it's not available in the US, you have a thing on the internet called BitTorrent. Go ahead, you have my permission.
Well, all right, everyone, let's vote for this film. Let's get some attention for it, and let's get this thing sold.
Thank you so much.
It's funny, but also like the music made it feel scary.
Yeah.
And like I think that was the only reason why it felt scary.
Yeah.
Otherwise it would just be like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm just eating food.
Sit down there and steal them. There used to be a lot more.
Really?
Yeah, there used to be more.
Oh. Good morning. It is day 4 of the festival. I just woke up. I finally got some sleep. I've been a little bit sleep deprived these past couple of days just because I've been going to the festival and working. And this morning was the first morning that I actually just was able to sleep in. But I think I'm going to catch the bus and just go start seeing movies this morning. Okay, so I just realized I'm actually seeing 5 movies today. So I have to go and catch the bus in about less than 20 minutes. So I'm just having 3 hot dogs for breakfast. Never in my life have I been this dedicated to just watching as many movies as possible. So it's a very different way to be moving about in the world. I didn't do any chores, and I ate 3 hot dogs and a banana for breakfast. And now I'm catching the bus to go to the movies. 5 movies today. Yeah, I'm a little worried. I am. I was going to catch a transfer bus to get the rest of the way to the theater, but then I realized it would just be the same amount of time as just walking, so I'm just walking the rest of the way. I made it.
Med risk. In this instant, she was pulling medications out using her eyes, not going through a computer to second check her, right? And then her form of identifying which med went to which patient was a marking on the little cylinder, the little cup. And what we're finding, as they said, the WHO, the World Health Organization, is actually estimating that large number of nursing shortage internationally. That's huge. And because of the pandemic, because of workplace violence, because of now nurses being prosecuted for errors, that number is increasing and increasing. So I would say that's a lowball number.
So I just got finished watching the movie Late Shift, which was basically following the story of a nurse working the night shift. I thought it was good. It was really intense to see just everything that she was going through during her shift. And then there was someone who was talking, a nurse who kind of was giving some insight after the movie as well, so that was good. Someone just asked me to help them put on their neck brace just now, which I just helped him do, which was kind of weirdly relevant to the movie I just watched. But anyway, I'm gonna try to get a coffee right now. I just got a cortado. The guy gave it to me for free just because I was chatting with him and told him I'm a barista. He said, barista to barista. So that was nice. Also in this last movie, usually I just shove my coat underneath my seat when I'm in the movie theater. But unfortunately someone spilled their coffee and the whole sleeve of my coat is all wet with coffee, and it also smells bad. It's raining. Got our coffees. We just watched Uncle Roy and it made me cry. Now it's raining a lot and we're gonna watch Dead Deer High next. One more movie tonight. It's day 5 of the film festival and Blaine looks really cute. And we're going to Whole Foods right now to get some snacks to try to be a little bit better nourished for the fest. And I've got my Poor Claire shirt on. We're ready. And I was really pushed to my limit yesterday because I saw 5 movies. And I was really pushed past a level of near insanity. We were just at Whole Foods and we got some snacks for the film fest today. And Blaine just had this idea to get these cold chicken breasts and rolls and just have that for lunch. So I put those together for us. They're in this bag. I put them together in the car. And what do you have to say?
It's gonna be good.
Yeah. I just watched The Gas Station Attendant and I thought it was really good. And it kind of made me tear up at times. I really had to pee in the movie, so I left right after, and I think the Q&A is still happening right now, but I just came and sat outside because it's really nice out, and really bright as well.
So far you've been on the cutting edge of so many different technologies in the film industry. The magic trick keeps getting better and better. You're about to make a movie that changes how blockbusters are made completely. Was that a daunting task for you guys? Did you know it when you started?
Well, I don't think I've been.
So this is our anniversary. So this is one of the things that makes it such a special time.
Okay, Dean, this movie was made 33 years ago. It still has some of the best visual effects ever, even by modern standards. How has it held up after all this time? Why do people keep coming back to watch this movie?
Well, I think that this film, which Stephen, when he invited me to do it, said, would I be interested in working on this little dinosaur movie for Universal? I don't think anybody really knew. And it started off with stop motion dinosaurs, which were a little crude.
I'm mad at the moon.
day 6 of the film festival, and we're headed there right now. It's 12:45 p.m. I'm just making us some salami and butter sandwiches, so I cut this baguette in half and I'm gonna put the salami, here's the salami, I'm gonna put it on there for us to eat for today. Salami and butter. Does that look good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. So I just kind of walked down this trail here by the Mississippi River, and I'm by the Stone Arch Bridge. I can see it, but I kind of went on this other trail that kind of went down by this little stream. It's really pretty here, really peaceful, no one's around. So I've been reflecting on my time here at the film festival. My first 2 days I saw 3 films each day, and then my third day I saw 5 films, which was quite a bit and really was pushing me past my capacity of taking in stories and physically sitting in theaters for so many hours a day. And then yesterday I just saw 2 films. Today I'm planning on seeing 4, but I do have this little kind of break of solitude before I actually go into the theater. There we go. So it's been an emotionally intense experience just taking in all of these stories so quickly for me, and just being a person who's emotional. I mean, all people are emotional, but I think I'm really on the sensitive side of things. I feel a little disconnected from my own life and my own feelings, honestly, because I've just been dipping into these different stories of these films and soaking in that. I haven't been as reflective maybe as I usually am, just about my own life and my own feelings and where I'm at. So that's been a bit different for me about how I normally function in my life. They transport you to a different time, a different place, a different experience that you never would have been in before. As Dean Kundi said, movies are the best magic trick. And they are. It's time travel. It's the closest thing we've got to it anyway. I'm finding gratitude right now for this opportunity to get to see all of these movies and to be spending these days of my life at this film festival. I just finished watching my first movie of the day. It was called Young Mothers, and it was following the stories of several different teen moms, and I thought it was quite good. And then I just walked outside and walked over to the coffee shop, and I really wanted an iced Earl Grey tea, but they didn't have that, so I decided just to leave. I think I might get a soda at the movies, and my next movie starts in about 10 minutes, so I'm heading back there right now. Apparently there's a tornado watch today. Today was our first day off from the festival, so we did a little cleaning and housekeeping and such, and then I cooked us dinner tonight. I made us chicken and potatoes for dinner. Good morning. It is Thursday and we're headed back to the film festival today. I am making breakfast right now. Here's my breakfast today. Some toast and eggs, a honey latte. I'll use some hot sauce as well. So I had 2 days off from attending the festival, which was kind of good, I think. Gave me a little time to rest and reset. But now I'm really excited to go back and watch some movies today. I have 4 movies on the docket today. Yeah, may I also do a half a pound of the boar's head mozzarella, please? The sandwich cut. Thank you.
Is there anything else?
He's helping me with the cheese. Yeah, thank you. I'm in Lunds & Byerly's right now. I just bought some stuff to make sandwiches. It's so hot out today. It's literally 80 degrees and the sun feels so good. I was in Lunds & Byerly's for way too long because I just could not decide what I wanted to get for today, because we didn't really pack any food and we have 4 movies today. So I ended up getting a baguette and then some lunch meat and cheese just to make a really big sandwich for us to eat, which is kind of what we did the other day as well. And the people at the deli were so nice. When they were slicing up my cheese, they showed it to me and asked if it looked okay, and I said, yeah, it looks beautiful. And then they said, oh, do you want a piece right now? I said no, but I thought it was really sweet. Okay, also just now when I was in the store, we're not far from the coffee shop that I work at, and I saw so many regulars from the coffee shop just inside of the Lunds and Byerly's right now, which I thought was kind of funny. This sandwich actually looks so ridiculous.
Today's day 8 of the festival. One movie we already watched today, 3 more that we're going to watch. We've watched maybe 18, 19 movies so far. It's a little tough, but I also don't want it to end. Fun fact, Dean Cooney, our special guest, he shot Camp Rock.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that actually.
And he didn't talk about it at all.
Nobody asked about it. Really was.
I know. I wasn't brave enough to bring it up.
Yes, how would you? What is a Camp Rock? You would have been like, oh yes, I remember that from. Yes. We're gonna scarf and catch up for a second, and then. Cool.
Sounds good.
Nice
to meet you guys.
Good
Nice
to
to meet you too.
Like, I forget what it's like an animated.
Oh, like that, like they made that.
Obsession. Oh. Here's my breakfast today. Avocado toast with eggs and lots of cheese. Oh. Only you can let it in. No one else. What? Dang.
Well, I was freezing.
Right? Like there's so many things that we struggle with as humans. I think that's something that is very universal. Like we all suffer in different ways at some point in our life, right? With something. We're all gonna struggle. We all have a different hurdle that we have to figure out, you know, how do we get help to get over this thing that is hard for us, and to learn how to accept it and become better. But we're all gonna need that help. So I think that was incredibly insightful because I think, yeah, you're right. I say it's about eating disorders, but really it's about anything that is hard.
Yeah, just to add that, I wanted to just tell Jessie that like her vulnerability and bravery with this film and showing those sides of her that I think we are all afraid to show to the world is so impactful. And so
Got a burrito. Ooh.
for a weekend.
Yeah, you can't rush these things, and so you're all in for a beautiful treat. I'm sure you're all familiar with the story, but the way Chris has found to tell it is really, really special. So
people who were my generation, I was 15 when Jacob was taken at age 11. I know that a lot of folks in that same boat around this part of the world were impacted like I was. And yeah, so that, I mean, but that's what, it stuck with me for so long. And then I, you know, saw the renewed public awareness campaign that was happening around or it was in 2014. And that's when it started to occur to me that this could be my next project at that time, and that's when I approached them. So, I mean, it was, Jacob's story was really powerful, as we all know, and it like stuck with me for years. And you know, and then I got to spend 10 years like seeing it even closer, up close, and I mean, how much material's on the cutting room floor too. It's like just what a wild journey to see like so many inspiring people do things that, you know, I think most of us, you know, can't imagine that we would have it in us. But hopefully what this film does in some ways, and just knowing these folks, is that it is maybe within a lot of us, is the resilience. It's just kind of part of the human spirit. So
okay. It's the last day of the festival, and we just got bagels. This suitcase is scaring me. Yeah, you're fine. The fest is done.
The fest is done. The fest is done. The fest is done. Done. Woohoo! Woohoo!
There's like movies like in that weird era where they were shot. They didn't have producers to put on them. They were put on film.
Yeah, I've heard like 28 days later look really insane. That would have been a perfect example. Yeah. Insane than it looks on DVD or whatever.
Yeah. Do you have like a list
Shot
of
on like a
movies?
camcorder.
I was trying to think of more.
I'm sure there's an IMDb list.
Yeah.
It's like pretty different, right?
It is.
The television is probably the best example of the biggest degradation in quality. Yeah. When it's shot on tape. It would have had to be because. Well, yeah, I think those are like high 8 tapes, which is digital.